Hey there, welcome to or welcome back to No Pants Profits. My name is Richard and today I'm coming to you from the Celebrity Reflection on a normal cruise in mid-November 2023. And I've got a very controversial topic to talk to you about today. And that's why I believe that Carnival Cruises is better than Celebrity Cruises. Now, if you have ever seen a comedian that makes fun of other cruises, you go on Celebrity, literally the first comedian you hear, he gets on and he goes, let's talk about that Carnival ship and how you judge people that are on that Carnival ship. You've probably heard Carnival made fun of before. But here's the thing. Carnival is not afraid to innovate. Carnival is not stagnating. Carnival is not afraid that their current customers are going to scare off their new customers. Carnival's willing to take chances. Carnival tries. Carnival has the best comedians in the industry. They have, in my opinion, the best entertainment that's all around the ship in the industry, the most varied. No, I'm talking about Carnival, and I'm also talking about Princess, I'm talking about Holland America, I'm talking about all that. Now, why is it important? I was on this ship, this exact ship, the Celebrity Reflection, in spring break of 2023. And it was a different demographic. And honestly, they tried to do more stuff for that demographic, tried to be more innovative, I don't know if I want to be British or American, tried to be more innovative, try some new things. This ship, November 2023, has stagnated. It's the exact same entertainment from 10 years ago when it launched. Even though they have signs up, I'm in the photo gallery, which is really, really funny. If you want to check how much they've stagnated, I have not worked for this company for about 7 years or so. 7, 8 years. Not been on this ship in much longer than that. This is their register system. Watch this. My employee ID number. I did nothing other than sign in. You see it says iLounge photo? That's got to get someone weird. Richard Lee S. It just shows you how stagnated these systems are. When I can get in and I can run reports, I'm not going to do it. I don't want to get myself in trouble or anything, but I can get in, I can run reports, I can do everything like that. If their internal controls are that broken, can you imagine how broken other things are? If someone who hasn't worked for the company for 7, 8 years can still log into computer systems, does that tell you how bad everything else is? But let's go one at a time. I was on the Carnival Paradise last week, which it's not even fair to compare the Carnival Paradise to this ship, because you're more likely to compare the Horizon, the Panorama, or the Vista to this ship, because this is one class older than the newer class. So you should compare the Edge, the Apex, the Beyond, the Ascent, and the Excel to Carnival's, believe it or not, Excel class of ships. That's what you can compare those ships to Carnival's Excel class of ships, because they're the same, kind of in the same bucket. But if you compare this to Horizon in literally everything is leaps and bounds better. And I'm not going to lie, even Panorama, which I was on last week, which is really the SeaWorld of cruise ships that smells like urine and lost power in Grand Cayman, is a better overall cruise experience than what I've experienced on Celebrity this week. Because Carnival innovates. Carnival changes their menu. Everything that's on Carnival's menu, believe it or not, is on the menu. It's available to order. It's available to purchase. I know that sounds crazy. I know that sounds insane. But I've had multiple items, like mochi in Sushi on 5, which is on the app menu, but not on the printed menu. Or I wanted a wine at lunch that they literally told me they haven't had for 10 years on this ship. It was on a printed menu in the dining room for lunch. Multiple items ordered, just completely not there. Now you might say, okay, Celebrity has a better selection. Celebrity has this. Celebrity has that. But no, get your shit together. Get your shit right. There's things in the app that are not happening in reality. There's things in reality that are not on the app and different. I don't work here. No, I'm just recording a video. No. There's things that are happening in reality that are not, actually on the app, and different things back and forward. That issue does not happen on Carnival ships. Also, I can count on 2 hands all the crew that I've met here that have been here for longer than 2 years. There are over 1,000 crew on this ship. I asked every crew, how many years have you been here for? And every single one of them gave me a number between COVID and now. So 1 to 2 years. There were a couple exceptions to the rule that have been around for, since before COVID, but I go on a Carnival ship, you've got people that have been there forever, that are, personalities, that are known and everything like that. And this ship specifically has lost a lot of its personality. Now, the good news is Celebrity knows how to handle crowds. So they can handle a crowd of people, unlike Virgin. They can't handle a full ship. True story. So I'm not going to put it nearly as bad as Virgin. I'm not going to call it the worst. But whether it's really worth it or not, I know people make jokes. They say Carnival's bad, but I think Carnival is actually better than Celebrity. Let's talk about the casino. I was in the casino. First 3 nights of this cruise, I'm in the casino. Having a reasonable time. Now, I have a whole separate video on the casino, on this ship specifically. But I'll tell you, it's not as fun. There's not the fun bets. There's not anything like that. And the third night, we had a table. We were playing poker earlier in the day. I think the third night. Yeah, the third night was the first sea day. The evening of the first sea day. We were playing poker and stuff earlier in the day. Player versus player poker. 1 o'clock in the morning, pit boss comes over and says, hey, I'm going to shut down the table. When I go to pit boss, I go, you're going to what? You're going to shut down the table. Why are you going to do that? Well, because you guys are cursing. 1 o'clock in the morning in a casino where there's drinking, gambling, and all kinds of other gluttony and other deadly sins like that. We were cursing, and pit boss says he's going to shut down the casino. I wanted to know what that was in writing. Went to guest services, try and get some answers. Honestly, never got any. Nothing beyond guest conduct policy. Now, guest conduct policy very clearly says I can't curse another passenger. We weren't cursing another passenger. We were cursing the shit cards that were coming out of the deck that was shuffled. That's what we were cursing at. The activities, the music, all that's not as good. There's no piano bar. Every Carnival ship, including the Luminosa, which is a ship they took over from Costa, has a piano bar on it. Has that fun, has that element. Also, there's really no nightclub on this ship. They use the Sky Lounge. Now they have something. The first day, I was in the elevator with a bunch of people, and we were headed up to go to the nightclub. And they thought that the X Club, which is the teen program, was actually the nightclub. Carnival has a very distinct, pronounced nightclub. Now I get it. I get it. You don't want to piss off your current demographic. But even Carnival knows. Carnival got rid of a lot of beers and started making their own beers on board and started putting a brewery on board. This company, Celebrity itself, has stagnated so much. You saw I was able to log into a friggin' register. I haven't worked here in 7-8 years. This ship's been through multiple dry docks and everything like that. It's truly crazy that they're just getting by doing nothing. None of the production shows have changed. None of the shows in the Grand Foyer have changed. Nothing's really changed. I do have to give the activity staff here are trying to do some different stuff. There have been some different activities, modifications to activities that I actually like overall, what they've done. But those are few and far between. Also, remember we were talking about a lot of these bartenders, it's their first or second year. Every time I would order a cocktail that's not standard, hey, rum and coke, this and that, something like that, a majority of the bartenders, there's a couple exceptions to this, would have to look at the menu and figure out what the ingredients were and figure out how to make it. Their job is to be a bartender. I've never seen that on Carnival. I've never seen that at the Alchemy Bar on Carnival. Celebrity has the equivalent called the World Class Bar. There are some bartenders that work there that literally don't know how to make any of the 10 cocktails that they have on the menu. Now, I'll give a slide to the Sky Lounge, because guess what? No one ever orders in those cocktails on the menu because they're that terrible. But we even had a time earlier in the cruise, I think it was the first day, we're in the martini bar, and the person working in the martini bar didn't know the ingredients that go into a martini. The lack of training, the lack of education, the lack of all that is unacceptable. Other than that one pit boss who literally came up and threatened to close our table because we were cursing, I haven't found anybody intrinsically mean, intrinsically evil, intrinsically nasty in any way, in a negative way. But the lack of crew training shows in a dramatic way. Carnival has a lot of new crew as well, but they know how to make their drinks, they know how to serve the food, they know about the dishes. Multiple times in the dining room, I've had mistaken dishes. I've ordered chicken cordon bleu, I've gotten turkey. I've ordered, French onion soup, and I got another soup. I've ordered shrimp cocktail, and it's been missing. And at this point, I just throw my hands in the air. When we went to Lawn Club Grill, which is a specialty restaurant, we ordered the Lawn Club Grill spiked lemonade. And guess what? We were served a mojito. Then I said, hey, look, this is a mojito. It's not a spiked lemonade. What did they serve me? You better believe it. Another freaking mojito. The professionalism here is just not here. I would expect to see the staff training that's on this ship right now, Celebrity Reflection, on a much, 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 much lower end cruise line. Now, don't get me wrong. Maybe they've sent anyone that's any good to the Edge, to the Apex, to the Beyond, and they got nothing left. So they're leaving it here. But you're still paying a premium here over Carnival. There isn't a unique enough product here. I'd say the most unique product here is the martini bar. And there's still, the people that are working there are having to look at a menu on how to make something. Like, I asked for an orange cream martini, which is a pretty standard martini to make. It was off menu, let's not lie. And I had to give instructions on how to make it 4 times tonight. It is orange juice and vanilla vodka, vanilla cream vodka. That's it, or whipped vodka, whatever you got on hand. And you make it like an orange creamsicle. It's absolutely crazy, absolutely insane at just the lack of education that they've got a crew for. A ship that is charging this much money to be on board. I have to say overall, even though, look, this ship doesn't smell like pee. I know, like I was on the Carnival Paradise a week ago. This ship doesn't smell like pee. Again, that was a much older ship. I'm sure if I'm on the Summit, or the Slummit, as they call it, that ship may smell like pee. But this ship don't smell like pee no more. Well, it doesn't smell like pee, sorry. The ship I'm on doesn't smell like pee no more. This ship has not smelled like pee. But I had a far better experience on the Carnival Paradise. Now, some of the videos you may have seen before this video show drinking challenge and stuff I created. Why? Because No Pants is good at making the most of a bad situation. But if I'm going to compare like apples, I've been on Edge before. That was in the time before I was making YouTube videos. Who knows? I may go back again. But I've been on Edge before. And I will tell you that the Carnival Celebration class, Carnival Celebration, Mardi Gras, and Jubilee, which I'm going on in January 2024, are better ships than the Edge class. Carnival Vista, Horizon, and Panorama are better ships than the than the Celebrity Solstice class. The crew training, the experience, the things that make it unique are just not here. I know this sounds crazy. You're looking at the title and you're saying, what the hell, Rich? How can you say that Carnival is better than Celebrity? But it is. Only one exception. Celebrity, there's no 15 drink limit to your beverage package. Carnival, there is. But if you're drinking more than 15 drinks a day, your liver is probably crying out and screaming. I would say in 7 days, there was maybe 2 days, which were the C days, today and C days ago, that I was having more than 15 drinks a day. Those are my thoughts. I'm sticking to it. Stagnation. Nothing has changed. Items are missing because the original menus from 10 years ago are still here. And some of those items no longer friggin' exist. It's crazy. It's insane to think about that. But you're putting menus together. You're putting those menus on your app. You're putting a promise that you have those items, that you have that. And there's even some menu items. Hey, the Mexican firing squad that I had at dinner tonight, on the app, it's called the Mexican firing squad. On the menu, it's called the Mexican squad. I don't know if that's politically correct stuff or what exactly is going on here. But honestly, if I had to choose between the two, I'm not choosing this one willingly. I don't know if I have my Carnival key on me. I might. It was only like last week. Do I have my Carnival key on me? No. Just a concealed weapons permit. A race card. Oh! No. A gambling card. No, I think my Carnival key is back home. But if I can choose, and even better, you know what I haven't even talked about yet? Again, I'm a casino gambler, so I sail on all these cruises. I prepay for my cruises in the casino. I don't get them for free. I just don't directly pay for the cruises. I prepay for the cruises in the casino. This and Carnival, they cost me the exact same amount. This actually cost me a little bit more because I had to pay for a beverage package upgrade that Carnival gives me for free because I have a lot more of a history there. But I welcome your comments below. I think the dining room food was better on the Carnival Paradise a week or so ago than it was on here. I know the burger place was better on the Carnival Paradise because Guy's Burgers is better than anything celebrities make. I know the taco place was better because guess what? I didn't have tacos even once, you know. And I'll tell you, the sushi place here is better. So it's a lot more expensive, but you're going to pay, you know, you're going to pay a lot more for it. But the sushi place here, it's better. Sushi Hunt 5 is better than the little sushi they have in the corner of the casino on the older Carnival ships. But go ahead and go to a newer ship like the Horizon. They've got a whole sushi bar. They've got teppanyaki. They've got it all. Also, speaking of specialty restaurants, guess what? On Carnival, you can actually get in them. On Celebrity, they're curmudgeons. Sorry, I'm going to call them curmudgeons. The old people that just ruin everything here. It's true. We weren't allowed to curse in the casino because it might offend old people who weren't actually there. People told me earlier in the cruise that they were asked to quiet down at dinner because they were disturbing old people. You can't anger the demographic you want to please the demographic you have. I was speaking to a Zenith member earlier today who told me that there's a secret list of thousands of the existing Celebrity customers that Celebrity doesn't want to deal with anymore, meaning old timers. The customers they have on board don't leave the ship, don't go on short excursions, don't buy a drink package, don't do any of that. That is the customers they have. The customers they want are the people who can spend money in the casino. They're going to upgrade their drink package. They're going to buy an internet package to use Starlink. That's not really that fast overall. But that's the main logic, if that makes sense. I welcome you in the comments below to agree or disagree with me. I did not feel this way during spring break, so there might have been major staff changes here, demographic changes, everything like that of spring break 2023. But right now, you give me a choice, and like I said, Carnival's like half the price of this. You give me a choice between Carnival and Celebrity. Price completely notwithstanding. I mean, the price doesn't even matter at this point. I'm choosing Carnival every single time. So this is Richard from No Pants Profits, from the Celebrity Reflection right here in the photo gallery, which, if I was still around in this company, you saw me log into the computer at the beginning of this. This is very much where I'd probably be working. I'm just trying out the tracking on this camera, reminding you that when you wear no pants, and I guess when you choose to go on Celebrity over Carnival, there's only one thing you have left to lose, and that is your shirt. I'm happy to hear your comments, although I have so many more thoughts about loyalty programs and stuff like that, but I wanted to keep this to a tight 20 minutes. Open for all your comments, recommendations, but I'm choosing Carnival every time. No pants. When you have no pants, don't lose your shirt. Have a great one. I guess it's time for me to log in again and run some reports. I joke, but you saw, I still can. Have a great one.